Welcome to I Follow the Money section. My name is Obatune Adegoke and I will be your host for today. As you are all aware of a news that made round recently about Dogara saying daring Kaduna State Governor to publish security votes, and you are also all aware that he is also able to accept Dogara's challenge by publishing the details of his salary. Today I'll be talking about how to mine data, especially when it comes to something like this. Kaduna State Governor says they have their open data portal, which is openkaduna.com.ng. As you can see it here, it is openkaduna.com.ng. And here, what I just do here is I come to approved budgets, and I downloaded the 2016 budget of Kaduna State Government, and this is their budget. If you can see it, final 2016 budget of Kaduna State budget. So here you notice there are some things, there are some details that you should pay attention to as a community reporter, as a community champion, if you want to mine this kind of budget data. So if you look here very well, you see that there is something we call recurrent expenditure. Recurrent expenditure is something that keep on recurring every year, is an expenditure, what the government spends every year. And also all of these are the ministries, departments, and agencies whose budgets are recurrent. And coming down on the table of content, you see capital expenditure. We at Follow the Money, basically what we are most interested in is this capital expenditure. Capital expenditure means the capital projects that the government want to spend their budget on, want to spend their money on every year. And here you will notice that there are sectoral summary, Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry, Kaduna State Forestry Management Projects, Kaduna Agriculture Development Projects. You see all of those ministries, departments, and agencies on this capital expenditure. So right here, checking it, you see capital account, you see total capital budget, 2016 approved budget size. Here we have recurrent budgets, capital budgets, and there is revenue here. So basically what we are going to be doing here is we are not interested in recurrent budgets and capital accounts. Basically what we are interested in is capital budget. So now, as you can see it here, you can see that there is a capital budget here. Kaduna State government says they are spending 127 billion naira. In going up here, this is for 2015 approved budget. But for 2016 approved estimates, you can see here that we have 108. Well, if you ask me, is the Kaduna State government decreasing their capital budget in 2016, or are they increasing it? But I think you have the best answer to that anyway. But this is 127 for 2015, and this is 108 billion for 2016. So now going down here, what I have to do here is go down. They have all their revenues here. This is the revenue, this is the revenue, this is the 2015 approved budget, and this is the 2016 approved estimates for Kaduna State. So now going down here, we have opening balance, statutory allocation for federal allocation, value added tax, internal revenue generated, others, internal loan. So if you are interested in anything that has to do with loan of Kaduna State government, you can come here to see what their loans are for the year. This is for 2016, this is for 2015, yeah, and this is for 2016, right here. So and also there are also external loans that are being collected by the Kaduna State government to service their budgets. So basically there are many means of servicing budget allocations. We have grants, there is loan, there is federal allocation, which is FAAC, there is value added tax, there is internal revenue generated, IGR. So basically, and also there is also internal grants from tertiary education, TET fund. They usually call this TET fund, tertiary education trust fund, TET fund. And also there is also some other ones right here, but I'm not interested in that anyway, and I think you can also check it out sometimes. But right here, you have to pay attention to the details. The details is where you find everything you have been looking for. And as you're all aware that Follow the Money follows money in health, education, and environment. Basically, we have that focus. So you go straight to where health, education, and environment is to see what the capital project is for Kaduna State government, and that is exactly how other state projects too, and even up to federal government budget too. That's how it is being structured. So this is a summary of 2016 approved revenue. This is about revenue. We are not interested in the revenue. You may want to check the revenue out anyway, but this particular skill share won't be covering revenue aspects of the budget. So I'm going. I'm going. Few minutes. You cannot see this. You can check it out on yourself too. It's all open. It's one basic thing that I love about Kaduna State government is they made their budget open. In some states, you have to write an FY, Freedom of Information Request letter, to your governor. So to the State Ministry of Finance or State Ministry of Budgeting and Planning to request for some of this information. But funny and interestingly, we have Kaduna State government publishing this thing for us all to look at their book, and so we can all follow the money together. So this is one basic thing that is very interesting about Kaduna State government. Honestly, I will personally have to applaud the Kaduna State government to have made their budgets open. So this is for 2016 budget, and 2016 budget budget implementation will run till 2017 May, June. So meaning this budget is still valid because we are in April right now, if you ask me. So meaning we can still follow some of this money. And 2017 budget will start implementation from June, July this 2017 till May, June next year, which is 2018. So that's why I still have to come back to 2016 budget. And basically I can tell you that this is how all other state budgets are being structured, and this is how we can follow the money on all other states too. So right here, since it is capital expenditure that I'm looking for, I have to scroll down. Sorry, I've checked these budgets before, so that's why I know where exactly the capital expenditure is located at. So you can check all of this. This is how your money is being spent. So at your own convenience time anyway. This is for 2016, just as I've said before. And going down. Sorry, some of these documents are structured in this way, so you can get bored easily. So you won't be able to see what is inside your budget. So, but some of us just take up the challenge of checking some of these details, because if you ask me, the chunk of what we are supposed to be following is in these details. So we have to look to it. We have to look for gaps. We have to look for lacuna. We have to see how some of these things are structured so we can ask the right question from the government. Before you can ever say you want to approach the government about any details of any budget, you have to know and understand what is inside the budget first. Breakdown of approved capital development receipts. This is on receipts. You can see it's Rise and Borrower Program, CBN loan. Digitization of KSMC. This is Kaduna State Media Corporation also. Agricultural loan scheme from Bank of Agric. Borrowing and any other revenue. Everything is there for their revenue receipts, which we are not actually interested in. External grants. Breakdown of approved capital development receipts. So this is an external grant. We have UNDP Astego program, DFID, UNICEF, Food and Nutrition Program, UNFPA, Millennium Village Grant, Tuberculosis and Leprosy, onchocerciasis control. Sorry, I'm not the medical kind of person. I'm very sorry to have really missed that anyway. And this is sectoral summary. So if you look here very well, project title, you can see it here, and we have approved provision for 2016. Agriculture and forestry, commerce, industry, tourism, work housing and transportation. So for that subsector of the economy, we have 36 billion. Yeah. For education, we have 27 billion. For health, we have 6 billion. Imagine 6 billion for education. For social development, we have 461 million naira. And the total for that particular section is 35 billion. Then we have regional, which is environment and natural resources, water resources, which is 2 billion and 11 billion respectively. We have general administration, executive, governance, Law and Justice Legislature. We are not interested in that. Sector by MDAs. MDAs is ministry, departments, and agencies, meaning the ministries, departments, and agencies that are under the Kaduna State government. So here, Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry Management. Let me try to zoom this out so you can see it here. Ministry of Forestry and Forestry, Commerce and Industry, Tourism, Ministry of Works, Housing, and well, some of these things are there if you check it. And you cannot see it right here. Department of Land and Survey, Kaduna State Urban Planning Development, Governance. But like I said earlier, we are only interested in health, education, and environment. So anything that has to be outside of that thematic areas, we at Follow the Money are not following it. Well, you may want to use our model to follow it, but we personally don't go into some of those things. So rehabilitate irrigation scheme at Gamma. Irrigation scheme has to do with environment. You may want to ask the right agency the right questions about this. You can see it is under Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry. So if you want to write your FY, it will go to this ministry. It's about asking them that this project, there is a rehabilitate irrigation scheme at Gamma. Can you give us more details about this? We are interested in following the money and advocacy on alternative use of firewood. Yes, this is also something about environment. So we can follow it too. And it is 1 million naira. So you can also follow that up. Control of development of food nursery. Yeah, we can also ask about this too. It's interesting. It's about environment. Shelter bed. I think this is something about Great Green Wall. You may want to read out something about this online, and you can see it is 200 million naira. So it is a whole lot of chunk of money. You may want to check that too. You can see it veterinary. I don't think we want to go into something like this. Let me check. Kaduna State Agricultural Development Project. Well, we are not into that anyway. Minister of Commerce, Industry and Tourism, no. Minister of Works, Housing and Transportation, no. Ministry of Works, Housing, no. Kaduna State Public Work Agency, no. Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. Yeah, this is an interesting thing to follow. So let me come here. School tablets for new secondary school students. 160 million naira. Have they bought this? You need to follow this money. So provision of furniture for junior secondary school. At which school? How much is each school covering? Asking for the list of the school. Where are the schools located at? How is this money supposed to be distributed, and what is the project time frame, and what is the costed work plan for this project? Might be of interest. You may want to check this out if you are from Kaduna State. And also you can use this kind of model too for your own state too. Renovation of schools. Which schools are they renovating for 2 billion naira? So we need to ask for these details. Intervention to improve nutrition. I think this has to do with federal government intervention. I'm not too sure anyway. You may want to check it, and it is 10 billion naira. So it's a whole chunk of money. And also you can see it. Well, this is something about projects, construction of sporting facilities. Well, we are not too much interested in this because it has to do with something that has to do with something of impact. So physics laboratory, yeah, we may want to follow this too. You can see it is 116 million naira. So you may want to check this too. It's there. And this is page 152 of 169. So you can see it all there. Construction of postgraduate lecture, no. Construction of public toilets, you may want to check this too. Yeah. Construction of staff offices, no. So consultancy fee, no. So you may want furnishing of 500 capacity lecture theater. This too is of interest because it has to do with developmental capital projects. So just like that, if you check all of it, you see this is the TET fund, normal intervention. This is more about the tertiary education trust fund. So you may want to check some of those places out. And also this is mass literacy. No. We scroll down, scholarship board, no. Private school board, no. Quality assurance board, no. Yeah, this is SUBEB. SUBEB may also be one ministry that is of interest. You can see construction of 650 number wall panel at annex and main campuses. construction of 2 blocks of 10 classrooms at Samaru Kataf campus. You can see all of these. They are there